Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to another video. Welcome to another preview. We are yet watching another preview by A.J.T. So welcome. If you guys just clicked on this video and thought, who is this guy? My name is A.J.T. and I support Middlesbrough. Now many of you may laugh, but listen, the good times will come, man. You have to believe. Seriously, man. Listen, if you're brand new to the channel, smash that subscribe button down below. Lots of other good content coming. If Borough start winning games. No, but in general, a lot of good videos coming. Hopefully you guys will enjoy them. That's why I call them good, because hopefully you guys enjoy them. Then they get called good. A lot of other things coming. Hopefully a giveaway will be coming reasonably soon. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do enjoy this video, remember smash that like button down below. Been smashing on the likes recently. This video gets 15 likes. That'd be absolutely fantastic. It would make my day a whole lot better, man. 15 likes is the target. Let's just smash out the park, man. Nearly on 300 subscribers, and you guys, if I can't say it enough, are absolutely incredible, man. Seriously, 290 subscribers now. To everybody that's subscribed, you are a legend. Thank you. Anybody that hasn't subscribed, subscribe, and I will appreciate it. Guys, you know what video this is. This is the preview of Middlesbrough versus Cardiff City. It takes place at 3 o'clock this Saturday down at the Riverside. Now, before we get into this preview, which I've got a lot of stuff written down in front of me, I hope you guys like it. It might go on for a little while, but I'm sure you guys will enjoy it all the same. Yeah, so like I say, man, big game coming. You know, this game for me goes one or two ways. In the basis of it could be a win or a defeat, like every game. Did this game come along at the right time? I know we have no choice over the fact that when this game comes along, but maybe not. I would have preferred someone not like Cardiff, because Cardiff, as we know, I'm going to tell you a lot about them. You know what? I'll just tell you about them anyway, so I don't give nothing away. So, Cardiff City, manager is Neil Warnock. That man is a flipping animal, man. Seriously, I've watched videos of him in the dressing room, and he's not all back. He's like me in my interviews when I'm Borough Fan TV, and he's like me on here when I talk to you guys. He kicks off big time. So, yeah, man, me and Neil Warnock, I reckon we get along from him. All I'll have to do is shout to him. I think me and him would get along well. Their stadium, Cardiff City Stadium. I know they're not playing it this weekend, but I just thought I'd tell you the name of the stadium. It's called the Cardiff City Stadium now. I thought it had a different name to it. I'm sure it had a different name to it, man. Cardiff City Stadium. Let me know in the comments. I'm sure Cardiff City Stadium was called something different, but apparently it's not. But I could have sworn it was something different, man. It's called the Cardiff City Stadium, east of the Rhone. And we're going to get straight into their form now. There's a lot of interesting things to pick up from the form. So make sure, I don't know why I'm pointing at my head, make sure you guys are tuned in for this bit, because this bit's very, very interesting, right? So, Cardiff City's form is pretty good, to be fair. I mean, I thought it was a pretty good form, and the teams have, you know, played against as well. They've picked up pretty good points, so they've won 2, drawn 2, and only lost 1 game. Now, I've written down in front of me the teams have lost, drew, and won 2. So, they beat Leeds 3-1. That was at the Cardiff City Stadium, and they beat Scumberland 2-1 away. So, they got one decent result there, the 3-1. Sunderland, no disrespect to Sunderland. Everyone is beating them at the minute. That's strictly no disrespect, as I know I've just called them Scumberland, but you know what I mean. The rivalry is there, but for the video, you guys, I won't lay into no teams are bad. So let's say they beat Sunderland 2-1 away. They drew to Sheffield Wednesday 1-1. That was at the Cardiff City Stadium also, and they drew 0-0 to Derby, and that was I say they drew 0-0 to Derby as well. So, like I say, man, they've picked up from the wins and the draws. You know, they're pretty decent teams to come up against. Maybe it's not Sunderland, given their position in the league table at the minute. Maybe that game was there, but like I said, 2-1. So Sunderland got the goal, but unfortunately for Sunderland, Cardiff come out the winners. The only loss has come in the last 5 games. This is, by the way, this is not all season. This win, draws, and losses only the last 5 games. The only game that's losses on the road in the last 5 games is to Birmingham. I watched that game. Birmingham played well, and Cardiff just couldn't break through, unfortunately for them. Now, this is the interesting thing, man, that you guys have got to listen to. Cardiff are unbeaten all season at home. Now, I know they're not playing at home, but I thought that was a proper interesting point to pick up on now. They've picked up 12 points away from home this season so far, and I think this is only, game 13 or 14 that we're coming up to now, so, you know, they are doing pretty well, as we know, you know, sit second in the table as well. We've obviously Wolves being 2 points above them, I think on 26 points. I think Cardiff sitting 24 points. They're doing pretty well, man. Cardiff took me by a shock, man. Honestly, because they are getting the points, they're getting the wins, they're beating good teams well. And like I say, you know what I mean, not even in the top 5, but away from home, they actually went to Wolves and beat Wolves 2-1 at the start of the season. So, as we know, Wolves top the league and they beat them. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to watch out for a team like Cardiff. I think these are a team to fear. They can score goals away from home and at home, and as we know, they are obviously unbeaten at home. So, interesting point to pick up on that one. Very, very interesting point. Now, if you look at their top scorers this season, I wrote down 3 top scorers in particular because they're very, very close to each other in terms of goals and assists. Now, this guy played League One last season, the top goal scorer. He was actually at Rochdale. Rochdale let him go. For me, big mistake on Rochdale's part. Like I say, I've been sort of watching the League One just because I like to watch many leagues. Rochdale actually suffering without him and many others. Mendes Lang is his name. He's got 5 goals this season and 2 assists. Last season for Rochdale, he was superb. Super soap. He come off the bench. He could cause wonders for them. He could win them games. And like I said, he's got 5 goals this season so far. Very, very good player. Very, very talented player. A player that I feel like Middlesbrough have to watch out for. He is a talent. I swear to you, he is a talent. Watched him last season, and he was very, very good. Very good player. The next one is Junior Hoylett. Now, a lot of you may know him, a lot of you may not. I personally recognise the name. He's got 3 goals and 4 assists. The last one, I recognise the name, I just don't really know the player. Kenneth Zohar, is that how you pronounce it? 3 goals, 2 assists. So as you can see, even the top scorers, man, you know what I mean? They're getting some good assists going. I've spoke about them. Cardiff are a good team. They are a very, very good team. They are where they are because they are playing exceptional football at the minute. We are where we are because we're not playing so much good football at the minute. These are a big team to worry about, and that's what I'm saying. Are we playing these at the wrong time? You know what I mean? We need to start turning up at games, stopping the slow starts. And these lads, you know, these don't mess around, man. I've watched them this season. They do not mess around. Very, very, very good team in Cardiff City this season. A very good manager, Neil Warnock. Very, very good manager. I've got a little thing down here called Play for Both Clubs. There's 4 players that I picked up on. I'm sure all you guys will know if you're Boro fans. The first one's Joe Bennett. He went to Cardiff. Well, I should say he's still there. He went to Cardiff City back in 2016. He left Boro in 2012. And he's gone to Cardiff now. He's still there now, so no doubt he'll be having a return back to Riverside this Saturday. What kind of welcome back will he get? I don't imagine it'll be a bad one, to be honest with you. I don't think he really left on bad terms. I think he just left because his career had to move on, and that was it. The next one, Andy Campbell. A lot of people will know who Andy Campbell is. I watched him growing up. Andy Campbell wasn't a bad player, I don't think. He was on loan with him in 2012. He then signed for Cardiff City in he was on loan for them in 2002. He then signed for them in 2002. He played for them until 2006. He left the Borough in 2002, obviously to join Cardiff City. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank's another name. He left Borough in 2006. He went to Cardiff 2007 to 2008 season, and then he stopped his footballing career there. And then Andrew Taylor, another defender, same position as Joe Bennett. He left Borough in 2011. And he took that move, the same as Andy Campbell, to go straight to Cardiff City. And he played football from 2011 to 2014 for Cardiff City. So, just a few players there that play for both teams. And like I say, a couple of local lads in there, apart from one, which is Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, with him being Dutch. All the others are pretty local lads. Joe Bennett, obviously, was born in Rochdale, but he did move up here when he was 10. If you want to class him as a local lad, you can. 3 local people, 3 local lads all went to Cardiff City, apart from Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. That was Dutch. If you look at sort of the head-to-head stats now, this is in the 15-16 season. So the last time Borough met Cardiff City, Cardiff actually beat us, and I remember that result. Well, this is the first time. So the 20th of October 2015, we went to the Cardiff City Stadium, and Cardiff beat us 1-0. I think it was a George Friend-own goal in the end. I remember watching the highlights still in my head, where the shot goes through his legs and bobbles through, and it goes in the back of the net. I remember that game, and I remember everyone was kind of like thinking, like, what the hell's going on with Borough? Same as we are now. You know, that was not a nice game. I wasn't there, unfortunately, but I did watch the highlights, and I remember watching it back thinking, what a terrible game. The reverse fixture was actually quite entertaining, I thought. I thought it was a great game. I thought South Stand, I sat in the South Stand actually for that game with obviously I sat with my friend that's obviously in the army right now. He's over in Juba with the British Army. I sat with my granddad as well. And that was the reverse fixture was in the 23rd of February 2016. And we actually beat Cardiff 3-1. And if you remember that game, you remember Fabio hit an absolute rocket. It was absolutely outstanding hit. From the edge of the box outside the north stand, he just hit one straight in the top corner. I remember I clapped his goal. I thought that was a fantastic effort. What a goal, man! Great hit by Fabio. He's never done it for Boro, but I'm sure he will one day. I remember that game. It was 1-1 at half time. We came back out and we beat them 3-1. And that's how we left our mark. That's how we played Cardiff City at the Riverside. So I'd say we won one, we lost one. And to be honest with you, I was looking at head-to-head stats. We've been pretty even. Boro and Cardiff, last couple of years have been pretty even. I'll show you from our team selection, and then we'll talk about exactly what I want to see from Saturday's game, obviously at home to Cardiff City. So in goal, it doesn't change for me. It's the main man, it's Randolph. He stays in goal for me. He's a fantastic player, man. I can't speak hard enough to this guy. Every single video I do, every single preview, review, I have to mention this guy. He's fantastic. Absolute bargain for 5 million as well. He stays in the team. The back four changes, and it changes because I'm taking the Bambi on Ice, Daniel Ayala out of that team. And I'm bringing Dale Fry back in. Dale Fry should never have been dropped for me. Big mistake for Dale Fry to be dropped to this team. For me, he was doing absolutely fantastic for Middlesbrough. He was gaining experience alongside Ben Gibson and the rest of the back four. He should never have been dropped. So the back four stands Christie, Dale Fry, Ben Gibson and Fabio. And we know Fabio went off against Barnsley. Now, whether that's an injury or not, who knows? If he is injured, obviously Friend will come back in. Well, should I say Friend will come in for him. If not, Fabio can play. Of course he can, but Dale Fry for me, silly decision to drop him. He deserves his chance, man. He deserves his chance in his team. Two other midfielders. Also, this formation is a 4-2-1-3. That's how I've gone for this formation. With the two wingers, they're kind of sitting behind Assombalonga. We're not exactly on the same, so it goes winger Assombalonga, kind of sitting behind him. Snoop Setner holding midfielders, if you like, is going to be Adam Clayton, Grant Ledbetter. For me, I definitely really had a bad game at Barnsley. And when them two together, I prefer it when them two are playing alongside each other. They're both very, very passionate for this club. No Johnny Howson. Unfortunately for Johnny Howson, I don't want to see. I don't want to see him in the team. I just don't think he works at the minute with Adam Clayton there. I think the main man for the job is Grant Ledbetter to come back in, show some passion in the midfield. Obviously, be captain as well. He leads the team really, really well. So Adam Clayton, Grant Ledbetter are my two holding midfielders in the midfield. The number 10 role, it's a man that's impressed me. He's got 2 and 2. Martin Braithwaite. He stays on my team. I loved watching him. He's absolutely fantastic against Barnsley. Now, I know we drew the game 2-2. But his goal that he took on, he could actually come running over to the Boro fans when he scored that goal. And remember, I was just jumping all over my Martin Braithwaite, trying to make up a song in my head for him whilst we scored. Martin Braithwaite for me has been absolutely fantastic. And honestly, I'm going to say this now, our new number 10 is Martin Braithwaite. I've been crying out for a new number 10 all season. Watch this guy now in 2 appearances, and I swear down, I'm so happy with him. Our new number 10, Martin Braithwaite, 100%, 100%. On the right wing, it's the man that missed the bus. All three doesn't miss the match. It's Adama Traore. Obviously, as we know, Ashley Fletcher played on the right-hand side. I kind of hate it when strikers play out wide. I don't really think they show the true potential. Get Adama Traore on there. He's fit now. I mean, he's missed a frigging week. Well, near missed 3 weeks of football. Do not miss the bus. Do not miss anything. Don't miss the local bus if you can't drive Traore. Get yourself to the Riverside. Just run, man. Just run to the Riverside. See how quick you are. I'll run with you if you want. Hey, Traore, if you're going to watch this video, I'll run the stadium with you. Give me a Parmesan, and we'll both run to the stadium together. Adama Traore, right wing. On the other side, toss up between Johnson and Downing. But I did make that complaint about Johnson obviously not being in the starting lineup on Saturday. I'm hearing down to a knock. Is it because of attitude? Who knows? He has to come back in. Downing played a great game against Barnsley, I thought, but Johnson, for me, let him come back in and, let him really battle it out, man. Johnson and Downing really got to battle it out, and I love that. I love the fact we got two great wingers there. Downing may not be able to play on the wing anymore. I feel like he still does a job. Let him just battle it out, and like I say, just see who can obviously get on that left hand side. For me, I would like to see Johnson back in. Again, he's not been away representing no countries, unfortunately for him. He will be fit, he will be ready when I get back on the pitch. So Johnson on the left, Traore on the right. Down the middle, Assombalonga. Obviously got his goal against Barnsley. I went absolutely ballistic, man. Honestly, I wanted to be on the pitch. I wanted to celebrate with him. Obviously, I was up in the gods. You guys may have seen my picture on my Instagram. If you haven't seen my Instagram, the links are down below on my socials. Oh man, I wanted to be on the pitch with him. He come right up running past the Boro fans, and honestly, I lost my head. I was jumping all over, man. I was jumping all over the shop. The stand was like, felt like it was going to frigging cave in. It was rocking all over the place. Listen, when Boro score and Boro do well, Boro fans love it. That's what you want to see Saturday. Guys, that's been my starting 11, and it's been my talk through everything. Now I can talk to you guys properly. Well, just based on what do I want to see this Saturday, I want to see 3 points. Simple as that. I want to see 3 points. You guys want to see 3 points. I just want to see us turn up. I want to see us put in a passionate performance. You know, just send us all happy for once, Boro, man. You know, don't let me cry that stadium. Do not let me get angry on the camera again. Boro Fan TV. You know what I mean? Boro, I'm going to go on Boro Fan TV after this game, and you're going to drive up the car park, and you're going to see me, you know, booting off for being happy. Lads, let me come over. Let me kiss every single one of you on the forehead when you drive out the car park. Boro, let me be happy, man. Let the Boro fans be happy. Let us all enjoy a nice parmesan with loads of chips and garlic sauce, man. Let it happen. I mean, I should be losing weight now. It's been that long since I had a parmesan. Do you know what I mean? We need to see 3 points. This will not be an easy game. That is one thing that I'm for sure. You know, I've doubted other teams in the past, man. This will not be easy. I'm telling you now. Cardiff City playing fantastic football. Unbeaten at home as well. 12 points on the road so far. They're playing fantastic football. We have to be on it. We have to be. None of these slow starts business. People starting to pick up on the slow starts now. I've said it from day one. The minute I watched Middlesbrough this season, we have slow starts. People are starting to see it now. I was talking sense, man, not being big-headed. I was talking sense. We start slow. Things need to change. Hopefully, how many more times do we have to say, hopefully things have been put right in training. Put things right in training this week. Get it sorted, man. Gary Monk, please, please, please. Sort these players out. Command them out on the pitch to not start slow. Go get the early goal. Go and get another one. Send us all over. Just get the crowd buzzing, man. We want to see a decent performance. You guys know I will be there. If you guys see me, remember, come over to me. I'll be in the south stand. If you guys want an interview after the game, give your thoughts on obviously give your thoughts on the match. Boro Fan TV will be on Dockside Road. If you don't know what they look like, look for me. I'll be stood with them. I look for the lads in the red jacket holding a massive camera and guests with the microphone in his hand. They're underneath the bridge, right near the suite, like almost like the sweet store on the burger van. They're literally right in front of that. You've seen them underneath Dockside Road, underneath the bridge. Come and give your thoughts on the action, guys. I say, man, I love to see exactly what you guys think of the game, and I'm sure Boro Fan TV lads as well would love to see it. I say, man, we all want to know exactly what you thought about the game. If you guys see us come and have an interview, I want to see a decent performance this Saturday. I want to see us win. I just want to see us 3 points. You know, even if we lost on Saturday, but we give 100% effort, and I mean, the players are falling down as soon as the 90th minute blows, I can't be angry then. I can only be happy because we gave everything. On Saturday, it wound me up when players just walking off onto the opposition as if it almost felt as if Boro didn't care. Well, I'm sure they did. But that's what it felt like. We have to step up, man, this Saturday. We have to get the win. We have to get 3 points. And we have to go home happy, man. But, please give us 3 points this Saturday. And let's just get sorted out. None of this gelling business, none of that. You know, professional players. Find each other. Simple passes. None of this daft long ball. Get the win. Come on, Boro, man. I believe, man. I do believe. It's here, man. I believe. Let's get the result this Saturday. Let's go home happy. Get hammered and have a Parmo. Come on, my Boro. If you guys are going, let me know in the comments. Let me know your score prediction. With my score prediction, guys, 2-0 Boro. Come on, the Boro. Someone on the first goal scorer. Up the Boro!